morning, everyone. Oh, the lighting, because I'm wearing a black mask here. Hold on, let me lock you in place. I don't know what we're doing yet. We'll see what we feel like after we get drinks. Anyway, we just went to the library, as you saw. Now we're parking over here. We've got options. We can walk in the shopping center if the sun comes back out and fries us. We could go over and walk in the woods. He does want to go in the dollar store. I'm going to check again for the little paint trays that I like. They were out of stock earlier. But yeah, we're just going to play it by ear. We might go do something fun in the afternoon. But yeah, welcome to Friday. Thanks for watching.
Buzz! Buzz! Oh, so close! Try again! You're so close! Hey, buddy. Send her receive with the ball. Here you go. Nice.
Beautiful.
That was awesome.
Let's go into my favorite spot, though. didn't talk to you much today because there's no quiet time. It's just kind of go, go, go all day, but let's go over it now. I've got the piggy over here who you cannot see because it's too dark, but he's there. That means my husband is out, but we'll start from the beginning. My husband placed an order for a donut place called Texas Donuts and drove out to get it. He got so many donuts, as you saw, and they're really nice. And I think it was only $20-something for all that, which is crazy. Crazy like my hair. And yeah, so we got ready, went down, and we cut them up so we just had little pieces of a bunch so it could taste a lot of flavors. So there's a lot left. I put them together into 2 boxes. Then Sebastian and I headed out. We needed to go to the library. Jax had a book that was due and we had full bags to return. So we did that. There's a lot of people there, a lot of people, way more than I'm used to, and even some children without masks. And I know you're not vaccinated if you are a 7-year-old. And Delta variant is getting bad. CDC just announced that there's evidence that vaccinated people can become infected, and though the vaccine keeps it from being severe or from killing you, vaccinated people who are infected with the Delta variant do carry a high viral load in their nose. So that indicates that most likely you are contagious. So we are in a county, one of the only counties in Virginia that is in the elevated risk zone, and CDC recommends mask wearing indoors. So it's kind of shitty that parents are not doing that. But anyway, we got out of there. Didn't go near anybody except to briefly go up to the circulation desk to get the week's craft. After that, Sebastian wanted to go to the dollar store, and I was cool with it because I'm still trying to find those little paint trays I like, but they don't have them still. He chose a Matchbox car and a couple other little things. I got some paint pens to try on the rocks and some bins for organizing and a blank paper pad, just random little things. We got some snacks as well. And he wanted a water bottle. So that's cheaper than getting him a drink at Starbucks. So we went across to Starbucks because we were dying of thirst, and I just got an iced coffee, and they had my favorite bagel in. So even though I was still kind of full, I was like, I need to eat something, otherwise I won't eat till dinner, and that's not very healthy. So I ate that sprouted grain bagel. What? Can you guys be quieter? You're upsetting Piggy. It's okay. It's okay. Anyway, so we had our snack, and then we're gonna head out and do a walk. I was gonna keep it brief and not go through the whole forest as planned, because my husband was like, hey, I can cut out early today. How about when you get home, I take your car, fill it with gas, run my errands, and then we go to Topgolf. So I had a label that came in while we were out. I'm like, okay, I'll do the label while you're out with my car. But we needed to wrap up our walk, so we had the stroller, and I was gonna head out and make a loop on the outside of the shopping center, but they're doing construction and they had the sidewalk closed. So we turned around and we actually ran into our friends that we see at Panera on Tuesdays. They were heading to do a takeout order of in the shopping center. So we waved to them and chatted through the car window, and then we headed off on our walk, and then we got into that roadblock and turned around, and we decided to walk back and forth in the shade of the shopping center just because we were running out of time, and they were walking through the shopping center too, hoping to find us. And so they walked back and forth a bit with us. I think the girls were a little confused as to what we're doing, but I like my exercise even if it's boring and I don't have time to make a 4-mile trek through the forest. So it was nice to talk to them. I did tell them that most likely our meetups are on hold. We're already not doing it next week because I'll be out of town. But yeah, I'm gonna miss them. Hopefully the situation doesn't get even more out of control, but it's not great. Anyway, we got home and my husband took my car. We get gas from Costco, so he goes and gets my gas. I cannot remember the last time I had to put gas in my car because I refuse to do it at Costco. It's too stressful. But I did a label. It was actually an interesting experience because when I got sent the artwork for it, I put all the legal text and stuff. He's like, this is a butt ass ugly or something ugly. Seriously, it's like the artwork. No bueno. I've never had that happen. He's like, just make it legal, do the minimum required. Here's what we need to put on it. So I did it, and it was an interesting label. Not my taste, but got that done just in time. My husband got home and was ready to go to Topgolf, so gathered our gear, headed out. We did have a bit of a wait, but we found a little nook inside where there was nobody, so we could sit at a table and wait till our area was called. I think it was like 10-15 minutes though, nothing like an hour or two like we waited before. We were at the very bottom, which was challenging. It's harder to see the holes and you really have to hit it up. I did okay, same as bowling. Like I'm not good, but I can hit it sometimes. The kids had fun, that's what's important. So it was more affordable this time because we didn't wait so long that we got past the 5 p.m. changeover point where it's suddenly more expensive. They literally called us last time at like 5:01 after we'd been there for like an hour and a half. It was so frustrating. So this time we got all our rounds in. Like you start them and it locks in the fee. So we started both of our rounds before 5. But it was after 5 when we finished up. And apparently my husband had planned to take them to Noku for dinner. Jax was carrying on about sweet potato tempura. Noku is a sushi restaurant we love, and we've been going to since I was pregnant with Jax. And yeah, lots of good memories. It's since moved, but still same owners, same people, same main server working. She's probably a manager. Patricia's lovely. We love her. But yeah, they have an outdoor patio, which is great because their old location did not, and we wouldn't be able to go at all. So we went and had sushi. I was kind of full because we got like 3 appetizers and I ate a ton of hummus. I keep doing that. I eat too much hummus. Like when Yvonne comes over, they always make like a cheese platter. He's in charge of like that kind of thing, and he'll bring hummus, and then I just eat too much hummus and can't eat dinner. So I wasn't super hungry, so I ended up ordering agadashi tofu and an avocado salad. I didn't finish them, but they were delicious. Then Jax asked to go to the bakery in that shopping center. We've gone one other time, and I mean, it's not cheap. This is an expensive family night, but it was special. So my husband's like, okay. He didn't get anything because he was going to drop us off at home and go out to have a beer with somebody. So we got our treats and headed home. I wanted to vacuum because the dog is shedding so badly that if I don't do it once a week, we're wading through it. And I get the haul done up here, and I do just like the surface of the stairs. I didn't feel like pulling out the hose and doing the sides. And I get downstairs and I go to start the main area, and it won't suck. No sucking. It turns on. It will not suction. I took everything apart and made sure everything was cleaned as well as it could. I didn't wash the filter because it takes 24 hours to dry, and I wanted my husband to be able to test it out tomorrow. But yeah, so our rugs are hairy, and a neighbor's gonna come and drop some fish off for us to pet sit, so I hope they like dog hair. Maybe I could just take it from the door. Okay, but then after that, I had the little cupcake I chose. I wasn't gonna get anything because I was so full, but everybody's like, you should get something, you're gonna regret it. Honestly, I could have skipped it. I was full, but I wanted to have it. It was pretty small because I didn't really eat the icing, just tasted a little bit of it. But the cupcake was good. It was like a vanilla cupcake with a few little berry bits in it. I liked it. Then Sebastian was playing Mario Kart. He's been practicing it a lot lately. And he was upset that he couldn't play the banana cup because it hadn't been unlocked. I guess you have to place in the cup before it. So I'm like, okay, I will do it once for you. It's kind of stressful. I don't like playing games where people are chasing me and stuff, but I know how to drive. I'm a driver. He sets it on the lowest, the 50 cc's. So yeah, I just drove it like I was driving on the street, except I got to go up walls and jump off ramps. But got first place, got his banana cup unlocked, and because I finished just after 9 when he would normally go upstairs, I let him have a half an hour to do his new banana cup, which he came in 4th place. That was amazing for his first try. So here it is, 10 o'clock. Is it 10 o'clock? It is 10 o'clock. And they're doing their books, so we're running behind. I'm going to get changed because I am still dressed. And yeah, I have 22 braids left. You can't really see them because they're all here and up. This has been my method of changing over crazy colors lately. I just kind of work my way up in a spiral because I can hide it in the bun the easiest. I've been getting a lot of compliments on this color. I always say I'm gonna go more gray, and then it always ends up light blue gray, but I'm not complaining. I do love this color, but I do have a lot of yellow in my hair, as I have mentioned, because it was that copper color with a yellow base. It's fading out yellow. It's fading out orange to yellow. So it is light aqua, but I don't care that much because I think late September I'm gonna go full on aqua, which I always love, like really bright freaking aqua. I'll have to see if I can make it that long because I'm gonna be finishing right at August. So right at September is I'm gonna be needing to change. So I might need something in between. Sorry, my nose is itchy. My allergy medicine wears off at this time. And it's really itchy, and I was in the dusty vacuum cleaner, like seriously clouds of dust. I was always beating out the filter. Anyway, that's it. I don't have anything else to say, I don't think. I'm just stressing about COVID, preparing to withdraw from life more. Every time I discuss it with my husband, though, he like attacks me about Starbucks. He's like, well, Starbucks is the most concerning place you go. It's so small. I'm like, dude, I literally make a mobile order and go in with my mask and get it and come back out. There's been twice where I've sat at the table because the outdoor has been taken, and it's only because there was literally no customers, and the staff was all the way on the other side of the building. But I don't know, he's just really adamant that that's so dangerous. I don't know if he's just projecting internal concerns about the things that he does. I don't know. He's trying to stay safe, and he has things that he's comfortable with and not comfortable with, and he's super smart and changes what he does as data changes. So I'm sure he's being safe, but I'm stressing out. I'm just waiting to see how life becomes. Some of the areas' schools are starting up. Our schools don't start till late August, so they haven't even announced if they're wearing masks. I'm assuming they are because of the status of our county being one of the more COVID busy ones, and our county has traditionally gone with what the state health department and CDC recommend, and both are recommending masks. CDC is recommending them if you're in an elevated risk, which we are, and Virginia Health Department is recommending across the board everybody inside the school masked. So yeah, just stressing, reading lots of news articles, and unfollowing a lot of publications that are just, it's like science doesn't exist there. So Facebook likes to just show me story though. You clicked on the story about COVID, so here's this publication, and I start reading and like, wait a second, what am I reading? What is this? What planet are they on? And then I back out and say, don't show me this publication anymore. It's not good. Lots of weeding through that, but I'm sure I'll have more thoughts on COVID in the near future since this Delta wave is looming upon us. But yeah, I'm gonna go get changed. And here, let me show you Piggy. Get the lights on. There's two of my kits there. There's the pigs. Yeah, my kits are awesome. I can get to one of this, which is pretty easy, so let me show you. This is probably one of my favorite ones I've done, my sushi restaurant. It's harder to get to the lights. My little tea greenhouse because I have it attached. Oh, I have it unhooked. Okay, so I can actually do it. Let me find the switch with my hand. The switch gets attached onto a, what is it, picket fence. There you go. And the little switch is in between the slats, but the switch doesn't stick out far enough and I can't get to it, so I have it completely pulled apart back there. The picket fence is not where it's supposed to be. But yeah, it's so pleasant having those on. It's really nice. They make me happy. I might bring the little Japanese market up here. I think it might fit if I put everybody really close, but I haven't glued together this. I hate doing that. You can see how messy the glue is and it stresses me out being messy and not perfect. I'm a mess. Okay guys, I'm gonna say goodnight because I've been talking far too long. This is like normal video length here. Sorry about that. Alright, good night. Bye. I love you. If you're new here, I'm Stephanie. I make a video every day. I hope you join me. And yeah, stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, wash your hands.